Ho ho! Fond felicitations, fans. Yep, it's us, the Den Keepers, your editors, Bill and Al. In this issue of Tales from the Crypt Keeper has cheerfully, that's a laugh, we had to threaten to cut off his supply of cadavers, consented to our appearing in the flabby flesh to personally tell you our very own horror story. So come closer to the electric heater, sit yourself down on the rotted old text writer, and we'll hand out a yarn from our trash basket. All of our stories are trash, that we affectionately call Kamen's Calamity. Our story begins back in the days when EC was just a budding organization, busily engaged in publishing love magazines for romance-starved womanhood. In those days, our motto was, sigh. Now it's, ugh. One day, as Bill was busy chasing Susie, our secretary, around the office, attempting to gather material. I beg your pardon, are these the officers of the Entertaining Comics Group? Good Lord, Jack Kamen!
I'm getting out of here.
He stood there nattily dressed in a coat bedecked with gnats, grinning like a Cheshire cat. Jack, happy boy Kamen. Well, knock me over with a fat check, if it isn't Al Stiff Figures Feldstein. Jack, you old son, I haven't seen you for 2 trends. Hey Bill, come here and meet Jack. Did you ever hear the one about Kamen?
I'm busy.
But this boy is the best love artist in the business. Except for me, of course.
Oh, want a job? Want to make big money?
I'm not here socially. Friendly old Jack never changes.
Can he draw girls, Al?
Kenny? Why, this boy is... Let me tell you, if ever, he's terrific. Flattery will get you nowhere. I expect to get paid.
I admire the frankness of this charming and jovial young fellow, who also happens to be a friend of yours, Al. So hire him.
Jack, you're hired. I can hear. How much? Jack, this is an up-and-coming organization. You'll have a great future with us. Why, in a few years... What do I get now?
Tell him, Al.
Jack was told, but he came to work for us anyhow. And his work was...
beautiful. What sweet pathos. What sincere...
Hey, did you ever hear the joke about the jockey and the... Not now, Jack. Run along, we're busy.
Ho ho, yep. That's how it began. Jack, happy boy Kamen, came to work for EC, turning out sweet charming little love tales about sweet charming people, in sweet charming situations. His stuff was, that's right, sweet and charming. Then tragedy struck at EC. We're ruined, Al. Our love books are selling 2%. We'll be broke in a month.
What about those 3 books we were forced to put out by those characters we met in the sewer? You know, the Crypt of something, etc.
Wait, I'll check. Good Lord! Somebody's buying that horror stuff. Look!
Hey, they made almost $10 each. We're rich! So when Jack Happy Boy came in, that's a pun, son. With his latest love story, we broke the sad news. Well, here I am, and have I got a story for you. Listen, did you ever hear... Not now, Jack.
Bad news, Jack. Love is through. From now on, it's horror.
Horror? Yep, and here's your first yarn. It's about this vampire, see? One day...
I'm getting out of here.
So Jack set to work on his first horror story. A week later... Well, here it is. And while you're looking it over, did you ever hear the joke about the... Not now, Jack.
Awful. Terrible. Who ever heard of a charming, sweet-looking vampire? Jack, it ain't horrible enough.
So I ain't a horrible person. Now get this. These 3 guys are floating down a river on a marble slab. You gotta do something, Jack. You gotta draw more horrible. Now in your next job, there's this werewolf, see? But it didn't do any good. Jack's stuff kept coming in sweet and charming. We tried every trick we knew. What happened to him?
Poor Al. Some madman.
But Happy Boy just wouldn't get horrified. He was too happy.
Gee, Al, maybe a good joke will cheer you up.
There were these two morons, see? Oh, not now, Jack.
For crying out loud, Jack. Can't you be like ghastly Graham Ingalls there? Look how he's fallen into the spirit. Yeah, or Craig, look at him. Or Davis. Now there's a boy what's really got the feeling.
Yuck, 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 you all. Maybe the sight of those three successful horror artists convinced Jack. Okay, I'm gonna be horrible. You'll see. You'll see. So Jack commuted back to his sweet and charming suburban home, his mind made up. His sweet and charming wife and his two sweet and charming boys met him as he came up the walk.
Hello, dear. How did it go today? Why, what's wrong, Jack, dear?
Shut up. And how come the blinds aren't drawn? Stop weeding the garden. Let the grass grow. This place looks too charming.
Daddy funny, huh, Mommy?
Jack had made up his mind. He stamped into the house and up to his sweet and charming studio. So, I'm not horrible enough, eh? Well, I'll show 'em. Happy Boy slumped down at his drawing board and began to work on his latest story. He mussed up his hair, dumped over a couple of bottles of ink on the floor, sucked on a bar of soap so his mouth would foam, and really got into the mood.
Now, let me see. In the first panel, this werewolf is attacking this Goyle.
Jack worked feverishly, far into the night. Suddenly, a cold ray of light streamed in through the studio window. Jack glanced up. Perspiration dripped from his face. The full moon. Jack sprung to his feet. He stared out at the white disk in the black sky. A strange sensation crept over him. The hair on the back of his neck bristled. Full moon. Horror. Got to go out. Got to kill. Jack slunk past the nursery where the two boys slept and slipped down the stairs. His wife turned from her sewing machine.
Going out, dear?
Very soon after, a shadowy figure sprung from its hiding place in the quiet suburban community where Jack lived.
What the?
It stood over its victim, howling up at the cold white moon.
Ow!
Then it hurried back to the Kamen residence. As it swung through the front door,
Jack, we've been worried. You...
They stood there, the three of them. The younger child cradled in his mother's arms, the older one tugging at her skirts. They stood there, wide-eyed, watching the beast close in.
Jack, what is it? What's wrong with you? Jack!
And they screamed in horror. The scream echoed through the Kamen home. Jack sat up straight at his board. Huh? Why? I've been dreaming. It was nothing but a dream. But that scream. Evelyn, did you scream?
Yes, dear. I thought I saw a mouse. Did I frighten you?
And the next day...
But Jack, you can't quit. We'll do anything. Anything. We'll even pay you. In money from now on.
Yeah, and we'll even listen to your jokes. Go ahead, tell one. Well, let's see. Did you ever hear the one about the Yep, Jack Horror Boy came and got his taste of horror that night. You can notice it in his work. You watch carefully the next time he draws a mouse. And now we'll turn you over to the old witch, who will wind up the Crypt Keeper's mag. Oh, by the way, If you hadn't sent for your actual photo of these three creeps, the goo lunatics, do so. It'll help send our office boy through college. Bye.